Hello, Blockey Sports Network. Welcome to, I don't know what week it is, what day it is, but welcome to Junior Blockey Hockey. Today, our first game is against Dewsbury and PBB, who are playing right now, so I'm going to take it away. As ohLuvv takes it behind his own net, tries to get something going here, but nothing available. Elects to take it back behind his own net, almost turns it over and does turn it over, but JD44 unable to control it. Now ohLuvv trying to exit the zone once again, but turns it over. A shot and save by Felix Foxtrot. ohLuvv is whiffing on the puck a million times in his own zone. Now might get it up, has a chance, starts bringing up the ice, looking for the pass unavailable, gets past both defenders, takes a shot and save by ohLuvv Binks. KG Spacey now, the player from Tampa Bay Bullfrogs that Dewsbury picked up, trying to get it in the zone, stopped by ohLuvv. KG Spacey looking for a shot, nothing there. JD44 will reset for his team. ohLuvv now. Both ohLuvv and KG Spacey swatting at it a little bit, but missing the puck every single time. And now a little bit of a break. JD44 takes a shot. It's a slow roller. And Felix Foxtrot missing the glove and is able to stop it as it bounces off the post. Another save there for Felix Foxtrot. I am silent now. Turns it over to KG Spacey, looking for the slot pass. Misses. I am silent now. Bringing it up is met by JD44, who elects to back up. Takes a shot, and it's an easy save for ohLuvv Binks as he gets another little stat pad save there. PBB with 4 shots early on in this game, and Dewsbury only 1. Perp's crazy now. Gets it out of the zone, passes it over to JD44, who turns it over to B-Mode P6. Perp's crazy. Up the zone, defensively marked by B-Mode P6 as he gets past and is hit away by Felix Foxtrot as he turns it over to the other team, but Wordy able to get it past Fred. Perp's crazy now. At neutral ice, passes it to Fred is lurking, who sends it up, and Wordy there. Good defensive play to swat that puck into the defensive corner and will bring it out himself. B-Mode in the zone. Nothing available as Wordy jumps over it a few times, and a lot of whiffs here early on for these two teams. Dewsbury without their star player, Lake, and instead resorting to first line being Fred is lurking and Perp's crazy. Perp's crazy, waiting in the slot as Fred is lurking, fights for it in the corner with B-Mode. B-Mode wins that battle, tries to send it to slot and hits it off ohLuvv Binks, who will send it back to the corner. And now a little 2-on-1 as Wordy goes off for a change. It's a 2-on-0. Fred is lurking, tries to find the pass and doesn't. Instead, turns it over to ohLuvv, who now brings it out himself as ohLuvv on a breakaway. Shot off the post. Puts it in the back of the net, and ohLuvv with the goal from the assist from B-Mode gets past ohLuvv Binks as Dewsbury with a defensively breaks apart there and lets an easy one in.
Yeah, nice move by ohLuvv to get through the neutral zone. Nice post-abuse shot, and pretty good attempt from him there to get it in.
ohLuvv, who was seemingly a non-factor early on, missing the puck a lot of times, now finds the back of the net. A good goal there. And Dewsbury only with a shot in this game so far, and PBB, the underdogs going into this game, are showing some life. I'm silent and KG Spacey lining up for the face-off. KG Spacey will win that back, and it's passed up as he takes a shot. It's a slow roller, and Felix Foxtrot once again missing the slow glove as it hits off the post with not enough power to get in the net. In front, JD44 trying to pull it back. I was thinking about Ned because he just joined us on the up here on media. KG Spacey in slot, turns it over to I Am Silent. KG Spacey, I Am Silent fighting for it. I Am Silent looking for a slot pass, but KG Spacey will whiff on the puck. ohLuvv now the goal scorer, bringing it into the corner with some time and space to make something happen. Passes it to slot. It's a shot, and it's off the post. I Am Silent unable to capitalize on the opportunity. And now Dewsbury will reset. ohLuvv taking it back behind his own net. Whiffs on the puck once again and getting it out. Little 2-on-1, but ohLuvv runs over the puck once again. That has been the story of this period as the period winds down. And I will send it over to the desk.
Yo, I guess I'm hosting the desk. What's going on? First period is over between PBB and Dewsbury. PBB lead 1-0. Ned, you're new to the game here. Did you end up seeing that first period on what PB did right there, getting the first goal on the board?
Yeah, I'm a little late, but I did witness the goal. I am a little shocked here, I will say. The shot differential being 5-1 in favor of Palm Beach here. I did see that goal by, I believe it was Exu. Really just kind of a gritty goal there to kind of put these guys in the lead. BMO Depp getting the assist on a line change, I believe he was. So yeah, just a really good play from Palm Beach here. And honestly, just looks like, you know, judging by the shot diff, that they're just outplaying Dewsbury, a team that's kind of struggled lately here in the season. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And Dewsbury only one shot on the board in that first period. Vanilla Egg, what do you think attributed to that?
Well, I think it's the fact that they don't have their top scorer in Lake J, who it looks like has joined the game now, so he might get on the ice here for Dewsbury soon. But I think without sort of that offensive pressure, Dewsbury just doesn't really have a lot to offer in terms of shot like power, and they struggle to kind of get into the offensive zone. So they're going to have to find a way to maybe make a good passing play if they want to get one on the board.
Agreed. Yeah, it looks like he's been having some connection troubles. I think I've seen his name in the chat since the start of the game. Just seems a little unfortunate that the top point scorer in the NAM-HL is unable to get out there on the ice. I'm not sure the playoff implications on this game, but PB doesn't look too far out of the race if they get some wins here late. So I guess we'll see if they can hold on in the second period.
I do believe that this season every team currently will play in the playoffs after Tampa Bay Bullfrogs and Rwanda Huskies backed out of contention after having some issues on their teams regarding a shot there from Perps Crazy, a good one, a good save by Felix Foxtrot for his second of the game. Makes it look a little bit easier than the saves he was missing earlier. Wordy and B-mode on the ice for PBB. Wordy will mark JD44 and takes a shot and a save by Jarv Binks. A good one there for him. Jarv Binks coming in to replace saving CPR, as it seems the starting goaltender for Dewsbury, as they seem to have some trust in him. Wordy 71 looking for the slot pass over to B-mode. B-mode whiffs on the puck in the slot and has to bring it back. B-mode now against the boards against JD44, turns it over, and JD44 looking for the shot, none available. A slot pass is stopped by Wordy as Perps Crazy almost had it wide open for himself. And another turnover into the slot, but Dewsbury unable to get a shot off. Wordy now in the corner against Perps Crazy will pass it up to B-mode. B-mode with some time and some space looks for an interesting pullback pass, and it's a turnover to Perps Crazy, and Felix Foxtrot will have to come and clear it out of his own net. Perps Crazy now against Wordy. Both players missing the puck quite a few times. Wordy against the boards turns it over to Perps Crazy, and it's almost a 2-on-1, but it's a good stop by Exu, the hero for PBB in the first period, and is looking to add another as it's a bad change, and it's a 2-on-1, but Exu hits it right to Fred is lurking, and now KG Spacey will take a deep P3 shot just wide. I am silent against KG Spacey. Passes it up, turns it over to Fred is lurking, and Fred is lurking will win it back out. Neutral ice now. Exu stops it, has a little bit of space, elects not to jump, is moving very slowly, confused on where he's going, and Fred is lurking begins teleporting as both PBB players now bunching on the puck. Fred is lurking against the boards. So it looks for a shot, and both players on Dewsbury will just stare at it for a little bit as finally Jarv Binks will clear it out. I am silent against Fred is lurking. Fred is lurking out there for a long while as he runs low on Sam. I am silent against Fred is lurking. Fred is lurking, getting a nice pullback, looks for the pass up to KG Spacey. A weak P3 right into the glove of Felix Foxtrot, and he'll hold on.
And yeah, this Dewsbury team is getting forced to make bad quality shots, and props to the Barracuda's defense early on here.
Oh, a quick pullback, but Perps Crazy unable to get the shot off as he'll take another deep P3 shot off target once again. JD44 against Wordy in the corner. JD44. Oh, and a penalty called in the corner as it looks like JD44 hits Wordy as he's off the puck. And now it's going to be an early power play for PBB in this second period with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and this is a pretty big part of the game here. Seeing if their penalty kill can hold up to not make it a 2-goal lead.
Wordy lining up against it. It's going to be an FOV there for Wordy, and now B-Mode will come into the face-off against JD44. B-Mode elects to win it into the corner rather than pulling it back. Looks for the slot pass, and JD44 almost shoots on his own net. But luckily it goes just wide. And now B-Mode in the corner looking for the slot pass, hit away by Jar Binks against the boards with some space, crosses it over to Wordy. Wordy takes a shot, and it's off the post! Jar Binks beat a lot on that near side, but unable to put it into the net. And now PBB will have to reset as the power play winds down, and B-Mode turns it over to Perps Crazy out of the box. And it's a hit there by B-Mode as he tries to hit the puck and hits Perps Crazy instead. And now Dewsbury will be on the power play.
And just how fast things can change. The power play ends for one team and the other one gets one. We'll see if they can tie it up here.
JD44 and Perps Crazy out on the ice for Dewsbury, lining up against X, who has had some troubles defensively here in the game, but nice pullback into his own zone. X, who elects to keep it in the corner, fighting with it against JD44. Felix Foxtrot will hit that one back into safety, and now a slot pass up to Perps Crazy, who has some time, and it's off the post once again. Perps Crazy has hit the post almost 4 or 5 times this game and just cannot find the net. Perps Crazy now against X, who behind the net. X2 taking some time with it as the power play winding down for Dewsbury, looking for one more chance. Takes a shot off the post again. Perps Crazy. How many times is that man going to hit it off the post, as Felix Foxtrot has not had to do anything against this Dewsbury team so far, as they're making the errors themselves. 1 minute in the period. Perps Crazy elects to bring it back into his own zone. Turns it over to X2. A little bit of a miscommunication there for Fred. I am silent. Misses the puck, and Perps Crazy has another chance and misses the shot once again. This time, instead of sending it wide, just doesn't get the hit at all. And I am silent, teleporting all over the ice, and it's a virtual 2-on-1 here for Dewsbury. Xu and Fred is lurking, fighting for it, as I am silent is teleporting all over the ice, and it seems like everyone is teleporting a little bit now. I can't tell if I'm the one lagging or if everyone on the ice is lagging, as Xu and I am silent are teleporting all over the ice along with Fred. Everyone is teleporting right here, but now it's a chance for Xu to maybe get a shot off, but stopped by Fred is lurking. And the period will wind down.
Yo, welcome back to the desk. Second intermission, the Barracudas.
It's a slot pass, a shot, and a save by Jar of Binks. A good one there as Wordy unable to capitalize on the opportunity. A good play there from Jar of Binks. Perps Crazy now 2-on-1 with JD44. Walks over the puck as he had Wordy beat. Wordy now swatting at it a few times, misses every hit, gets past Perps Crazy along the board and passes it up for Xu. Xu bringing it behind the net. Jar of Binks watching him closely as Xu waits for a friend in the slot. And now with some space in slot, I Am Silent will back up as Perps Crazy wins that puck battle. I Am Silent bouncing on it a few times, brings it into the zone, into the corner. Fred is lurking there to meet him. Fred is lurking now, playing with the puck a little bit, missing all of his hits, and I Am Silent is going to bring it back into the corner. Fred is lurking, passes it up, but Xu is there. Fred is lurking with a good pullback, passes it up for KG Spacey. KG Spacey now in the neutral zone at the red line. Misses his puck as well. This has been whiff city for both of these teams. Fred is lurking in Xu against the boards. Still trying to win it up as Fred is lurking, as Xu is not letting it happen. I Am Silent now trying to get past Fred is lurking as he lags on the puck a lot, teleporting around. Neither PBB team knows where he's going next. And now both Dewsbury players will try to take it into the corner. Xu bringing it around, looking for a pass up to I Am Silent, elects to take it himself, and Fred is lurking is going to hit that one away as he gets a nice pullback as he's lagging once again. And Xu It's going to try to stop it, but he's not sure where Fred is going. And Fred lagging again. It's a shot, and it's a save by Jar of Binks. That was a very weak shot, as it wasn't going to get there to the net anyway, but a nice save nonetheless. I Am Silent behind their own net as Exu goes off for a change, and now B-Mode on the ice. B-Mode fresh off of a change. I Am Silent fighting for it against KG Spacey. Neither player managing to win it out of the corner as KG Spacey gets it to slot almost, but unable to get the second hit. I Am Silent will clear it out of the zone. Perps Crazy now trying to get past B-Mode as B-Mode will win it out to center ice. Tries to take a shot and defensively marked by KG Spacey. A good play there. B-Mode now looking for the slot pass. Takes a shot and it's saved by Jar of Binks, and he'll send it back into the corner as B-Mode unable to capitalize on the opportunity. Perps Crazy bringing it up himself. Nothing available. Wordy into the corner in the offensive zone. Looking for the slot pass, whiffs on the puck in the corner. Perps Crazy will win that battle. Wordy with 1:30 left. Dewsbury only with 4 shots in the entire game. PBB up 1-0. Perps Crazy passes it up for JD44, but he leaves it for B-Mode, and B-Mode now in the offensive zone. Has some time, has some space, tries to get it out in front, but misses the puck as it's hit away. Perps Crazy and Wordy fighting for it. Sends it into the PBB defensive zone. JD44 now looking for the puck. 1 minute left in the period. B-Mode now playing with it, wasting some time in behind his own net. B-Mode and JD44. Oh my god, JD44 sends it up, and it's behind Felix Foxtrot, and PBB manages to clear it out as Dewsbury couldn't find the back of the net there. Perps Crazy sends it into slot. JD44 misses the puck as PBB with a bad line change leaves that opportunity, and PBB just has not been able to shoot it on net at all. And a penalty here is called on Dewsbury.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in this game with a penalty. You know, unless some crazy aggressive play happens, you got to think the game might be over. But looks just like a lack of team play from Dewsbury in this game, and can't find the passes in the timely moments.
For sure, as Dewsbury offensive at the start of the season, and now it's starting to catch up to them that maybe other teams are just kind of learning their play style, where they like to shoot. And I gotta say, the chance there where they sent it behind Felix Foxtrot was probably the best chance they had yet, and they've still been unable to capitalize. Dewsbury takes a timeout, hoping to reset some stam here, but I'm not sure how much of a help it's going to be against this PBB team that has just kind of outplayed them this whole game. Exu lining up for the face-off against Fred is Lurking. Exu now trying to win it back, and Fred is Lurking will win it up. Fred now trying to get past the defenders, get past Fultz, takes a shot and saved by Felix Foxtrot. How is Dewsbury getting better chances on the penalty kill as Felix Foxtrot tested? And now with 12 seconds left, PBB will take it into the offensive zone. Wordy bringing it behind the net, looking for a pass out in front, pulls it back once again. Fred is Lurking, unable to get the puck, and that's going to be game. PBB 1, Dewsbury 0.
Yeah, good game from the Barracudas there to hold on. 1-0 victory. Like you mentioned, solid overall game from them. Very disappointing from the Dewsbury side. And yeah, I guess we'll move on to the next one. Yo, welcome back to another game day. Maine Lobsters versus Oakland Rams. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I've seen either of these teams play, so I'll swing it over to Vanilla Egg, who's definitely seen a lot more games here. What's the matchup looking like?
Well, I think this matchup is definitely gonna be a little bit of a snooze fest starting out, but I think once these teams kind of find their rhythm, I feel like it could actually be a little bit of an interesting game. Maine Lobsters 13th in the league in standings, Oakland Rams 10th. So maybe not as like high octane as you'd think, but there's still players on these teams that can make some good plays.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I do remember watching Bagu play at the beginning of his first few games. It looks like he's on Maine now. Last time I saw him play, he was on the Bullfrogs, who are no longer a team. So the goaltender matchup could be a factor in this game. You know, like you said, two teams at the bottom of the standings. Ned, you got any thoughts on that aspect?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I couldn't agree more with this game is gonna get to a slow start, but you know, when you have players like Bagu, Rabbit Brained, RDMT on the ice, I mean, it's guaranteed to be a good one in the end. I think we're gonna see a few good goals from both teams here today. RDMT and Rabbit Brain definitely, I think, are the players to watch to have big games here. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun one to watch in the end.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you know, closer in the standings, even though they are at the bottom of the table, could make it a little more intense, a little more close. But I guess we have a little bit of time here to do some score predictions. I'll let you guys hand it off, start it off.
Well, I think it depends on if Bagu's actually playing skater or not. If he's not in net, I think I've got Oakland winning this 4-2.
Yeah, I have to agree there. I think if Bagu's in net, I think Bagu's a big changer here. If Bagu's not in net, I'd also probably say I'd say Oakland 3-2. Actually, I'd probably say Oakland 5-2 actually. But if Bagu is in net, I have Maine taking this one probably 2-1.
All right, and I'm
Definitely.
gonna go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. It's all good. You carry on. All good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I think I'm gonna go Oakland 4-3.
This is actually
can agree
very
with that.
interesting. As we line up for the face-off here, for Oakland, we have DeTurkey Java in net, and for Maine, we have King Pixel 24. So depending on how this shapes up, this could either be a very high-scoring game or a very low offense game. As the face-off commences, Bagu, as we see, is skating for Maine. He's not in net. Derpy Tyler will win it past him and turn it over to Rabbit Brain in the neutral zone. King Pixel coming up to play it and takes it from his teammate. A little bit of an error there, as Rabbit Brain now trying to bring it up is stopped by Derpy Tyler. Derpy Tyler now finding some open ice, tries to pass it, passes it up for RDMT, missing on it a few times, and it's a penalty early on, as Oakland will now go to the penalty kill as they don't hit the puck either, and a shot there from Rabbit Brain, and now they finally take the puck and stop play, and Oakland will be on the penalty kill.
Yeah,
Really
that's
powerful.
I believe I'm
Go
going.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely a pretty blatant hit from RDMC there. RDMC, a player who hasn't been in the box too much this season, but picking up the penalty there on a blatant hit.
Face off now. Rabbit Brain wins it back. Bagu looking for the shot and misses a few times and then sends it wide. We can see here Bagu maybe having a little bit of trouble switching to skater for his first game at skater. And now Derpy Tyler will win it past Rabbit Brain. Rabbit Brain bringing it back into his own zone. Rabbit Brain pulls it back to center ice, and now a 2-on-1, passes it over for Bagu. Bagu looking for the shot and takes one and is stopped by DeTurkey Java. Rabbit Brain now takes a deep shot, and that's also saved by DeTurkey Java. Another save, 4 saves for DeTurkey Java early in 2 minutes into the game. RDMT out of the box, and now we'll take it up. He has some time, some space, and it's saved by King Pixel. A good shot there after the bad line change from Maine. And now Maine, Uchime, that starter for the second line with Goldie Boy as their defense. Choco Power now whiffing on it a few times, turns it over to Uchime, who tries to bring it to center ice, and Goldie Boy unable to get the last hit on it. Uchime unable to win it. Chocolate Power having some space, and it's stopped by Uchime. It's Uchime. It looks like it's Uchime. Okay, sorry, Uchime. You know what? That's a little easier to say too, so I'll accept it. Goldie Boy now against Carson AO. Carson AO, longtime JBHL veteran, passes it to Slot, and it's in the front of the net. Uchime unable to find it as hits it Red Heart P1 a few times. Goldie Boy up against Carson AO. Carson AO with some space tries to take a shot and misses the puck, and now sends it over to the other side for Choco Power, who comes into the zone against Goldie Boy, and now Goldie Boy taking it. Passes it up for Uchime. Nothing there. Carson AO will get back and stop it. Uchime now bringing it back into their own zone, stops it at the blue line and turns it over to Choco Power. Choco Power trying to look for the tight angle shot, but misses, and instead just sends it to the other side of the boards as RDMT off of a change takes it up himself, stopped by Uchime, and Uchime will also go off for a change. Uchime is more fun to say. Thank you, Charlie Merck. Derpy Tyler taking it, turns it over to Bagu. Bagu and Rabbit Brain, first line for Maine up against RDMT. RDMT in the corner, stops Rabbit Brain. Rabbit Brain doing a pullback move, shot, scores! The Turkey Java unable to position himself correctly, and Rabbit Brain with an early goal here, Maine up 1-0.
Wow, that's just an incredible goal by Rabbit Brain there. That is Rabbit Brain's, I believe, 8th goal of the year. A lot of goals coming from Rabbit Brain like that. Just that pretty classic move. I see them use quite a lot. The Turkey Java looked like maybe just got out of place in his crease there for a second, giving Rabbit Brain that angle, and they're able to just come in and score that pretty easy. It looked like.
I think that this Oakland defense doesn't really have an answer for Rabbit Brain, who has been a rare spot of offensive and defensive pressure for this Maine team, the star for Maine this season. And now RDMT trying to win it past Bagu, unable to, as RDMT tries to do the same move that Rabbit Brain did, but it doesn't work out for him. And Derpy Tyler will bring it back into his own zone. Derpy Tyler up against Bagu. Bagu, the star goaltender, skating in the corner, trying to find a pass, and it's stopped by Derpy Tyler. Derpy Tyler turns it over to Rabbit Brain in the slot. Rabbit Brain, a couple pullback moves, takes a shot, and it's saved by Turkey Java, and another pullback, and Turkey Java is able to hit it away. Derpy Tyler, I'm not sure where he's going, but he's punching air right now, and RDMT, another pullback move for Rabbit Brain, this time is unable to get it into the middle of the ice. Bagu needing to reset, gets it past RDMT, but not past Derpy Tyler, as he'll go off for a change. Passes it up for Rabbit Brain. Rabbit Brain, another pullback move, and another penalty shot and off the post. And now both Oakland players are staring at it. And now it'll be a penalty on Oakland again.
Wow. Oakland picking up the second penalty of the night now. The second of this period as well. It's only the first period, and after a goal, that's the last thing I want to do. A too many men call, as the ref has called it. Oakland trying to figure out right now who's going to serve the call. Because it looks like Derpy Tyler is going to go to the box for the too many men. We have Uchime and Goldie Boy out there taking the power play for Maine. Carson AO on the kill.
Uchime directing Goldie Boy where he wants to send it, and a pass into slot, a shot and off the post. Goldie Boy on the power play, unable to put it in the back of the net. Carson AO on defense for Oakland, a pass into slot, a shot and scored. Uchime from Goldie Boy on the power play. Maine up 2-0.
Couldn't write that up any better. That's just a classic, very classic play there. That's Uchime's second goal of the year. The assist coming from Goldie Boy. That is just, that's really just, classic. That's actually Goldie Boy's first assist of the year as well, first point. So congrats to Goldie Boy. But that's just a really perfect play there. You couldn't have asked for anything better, as Uchime is able to just get that slot pass right away, receive it tape to tape, and just put that in the back of the net real easy.
We're seeing now Oakland kind of switching up how they were playing compared to older games as to Turkey Java. Usually a skater for this team is in net, and he just doesn't seem like he's the most comfortable yet. And a shot and a goal for Carson AO as King Pixel tries to come up and stop the puck, but instead it goes around him as he misses it a few times.
Wow. Carson AO with his first point and goal of the season. answering back immediately for this Oakland team, keeping this an interesting game here in the first period, not letting it get away from them. Looked like King Pixel here just coming up way too far out of his crease and whiffing on that puck. Carson AO now giving some beef to the bench there. That's a really good goal. Carson AO putting the team on his back here and getting them only down 1 at the end of this first period here.
King Pixel, the rookie goaltender, on his second shot of the game, lets one in. 47 seconds left in the first period, and now Oakland has some life. Maybe not a lot, but this is all you need to start moving. Uchime looking for a pass out in front, nothing available, and almost gets the pass, but Carson AO able to stop that puck from getting through. Goldie Boy turns it over to Carson AO, who turns it right back over, and now a 2-on-1, a pass to Uchime, almost, and now it's offsides. Uchime will have to tag up. And Uchime versus Choco Power. Choco Power passes it up for Carson AO. Carson AO takes a shot and a goal. Carson AO from Choco Power. And Oakland has tied the game at 2.
My goodness, another goal here from Carson AO in the 9 seconds of this first period. Carson AO's second goal of the year. I mean, that was perfect. That was offensive motion there. As Choco Power giving Carson AO the assist. Carson AO should probably be getting a game misconduct here for unsportsmanlike, but Choco Power giving the assist to Carson AO. Carson AO able to just connect and rocket that one past King Pixel into the back of the net there. I mean, that was great, keeping this game an equal game here with 20 seconds left in the first.
For sure, as now we're right back to where we started, tied game, as Maine seemed like they had all the momentum, but now it's right back in their face, and as the first period winds down, what looked like could have ended as a 2-0 game now ends as a tied 2-2 game. And Oakland not willing to go into the night easily. As the first period winds down, Goldie Boy will just kill some time in the corner, and we have a tied game.
And hello, welcome back to the desk here. 2-2 after 1 period. I'll swing it over to Ned to start things off. You know, Lobsters looked like they dominated the first part, and Oakland, they managed to tie it up. What went wrong there?
Yeah, I think what went wrong there is Carson AO maybe finally woke up this year, getting his 2 goals, only 2 goals of the season here, but also I think they finally realized that, you know, King Pixel in the net for Maine is a rookie, and clearly is just lacks the experience to kind of be a shutout goaltender here tonight. Able to, you know, now get 2 goals in on just 3 shots. I think they've really started to abuse that lack of inexperience here.
Yeah, I agree. And Felix, being a goalie yourself, just playing a game here, you know, how important is that goalie matchup, especially moving forward? Do you think Oakland can take it just based off that fact alone?
I don't believe so. I believe it comes down a lot to mentality. I can speak on that personally. I've played for both sides in this game during different parts of the season. These guys, though, are really good at getting your mentals up, especially after a rough period. I had a few of them myself here. So I feel like both sides here, especially towards King Pixel, they're going to try to get his morale back up and try to get him back into that mindset of like, you know what you're doing, you're a goalie. You can stop a puck. It's all about just getting rid of that first period jitters.
100%. And Vanilla Egg, you know, tied up, still 2 periods to go. But what team do you think is going to have the advantage moving forward?
I still think that Maine, despite the fact that it's tied, I think that Maine showed more pressure than Oakland. Oakland's 2 goals kind of were just handed to them, and King Pixel just needs to kind of relax a little bit, and I think that Maine could easily still win this game.
I agree, and I guess I'll hand it over to you to see how things go in the second period.
Second period face-off commencing here soon, as RDMT will line up against Rabbit-Brained. Bagu as the defender for Rabbit-Brained. Rabbit-Brained loses that face-off, and Bagu will send it up the ice. Derpy Tyler now bringing it into his own corner, turns it over to Bagu in the neutral zone. RDMT trying to bring it up the ice. Bagu does a little bit of a move and passes it up to Rabbit-Brained, who takes a shot, and it's off the post into Turkey Java, gets back to clear it. A good pass there from Bagu, almost turned into a goal, but Rabbit-Brained unable to capitalize, and now RDMT on a breakaway, takes a shot, and it's hit away by Bagu. A good defensive play there, keeping his goaltender out of harm's way. Bagu up the ice, decides to step back as RDMT against the boards, against Rabbit Brained. Bagu now back in his own zone. Bagu pulls it back in front of the net. Rabbit Brained out to get it, and a shot there goes wide, but King Pixel able to get a save on it. A nice glove there, good for the player as he ups his stats a little bit, getting warmed up. RDMT in the corner, looks for a shot, takes a shot, and a goal past King Pixel on the short side, and that is a shot that you just cannot let into the net, and King Pixel 3 goals against.
Wow, I mean, that's a move that RDMT loves. RDMT getting that goal there. I believe that is, I can get that stat for you in a second there. RDMT's 14th goal of the season here. Probably 10 of those goals coming off of a move exactly like that. That corner move, that pullback straight into the net. King Pixel letting in now 3 goals on just 5 shots. RDMT finally getting on the board here tonight. That's a good goal by Oakland.
I do believe that this is King Pixel 24's debut, first JBHL game, and unfortunately, it's definitely not one that you want to show off with, as this is usually your time to show who you are as a goaltender, how you've developed, but still a lot of time left in this game. As a pass out in front to Goldie Boy. Goldie Boy takes a shot, but it's just wide. Now Carson has some time, has some space, takes a shot, and King Pixel able to save that one with some good positioning. Rabbit Brained and Goldie Boy out on the ice for Maine. Rabbit Brain, a turnover by Derpy Tyler, and Rabbit Brain will hit it out and go for a change. Uchime now with some space, walks over the puck, passes it back to Goldie Boy, who turns it over to Carson AO in the slot, and Carson AO not able to get a shot off of it. Goldie Boy up the boards, passes it up for Uchime, who looks to pass it back, but it's stopped by Carson AO. Choco Power now sends it up. Goldie Boy passing it up for Uchime, takes a shot and a goal! A good pass and a good goal. Goldie Boy and Uchime, their second of the game, and it's tied 3-3 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Wow. This line of Uchime and Goldie Boy looking really good here tonight. They've had some struggles getting it going all year. Goldie Boy now getting his 2nd assist and 2nd point of the season. Uchime getting his 3rd goal and 4th point of the season here, I believe. I mean, that's just a really good play. Once again, finding the connection, tape-to-tape pass, and Uchime is able to just put that P3 back into that from the blue line. What a snipe there.
I think we're starting to see just how important it is to have a goaltender you can trust out there, as 2 very new goaltenders are out there not putting up the greatest performance, and it's a high-scoring game from both teams. Goldie Boy and Carson AO against each other on the boards. Carson AO will win it out and send it center, as both Oakland players thought the other was going for it, and they leave it there for a little bit, but Maine was not able to get there in time. Uchime sends it up to the dot. Choco Power able to win that out. Uchime with some space takes a shot, and it's wide, as DeTurkey Java came far out of his net and left a lot of it open, but Uchime, if he had gotten that to the far side, that could have been an easy goal. Uchime pulls it back, takes a shot, and it's wide again. Carson AO will try to get it out of the zone, looking for the pass up to Choco Power. A pullback by Uchime. A lot of time, a lot of space, and Uchime just stares at the puck and elects not to shoot it, despite having all of the time in the world. Uchime against Choco Power, and now Uchime will go off for a change. Bagu tries to get it into slot against Choco Power. Bagu, his first time skating. Rabbit Brain looks for a pullback move, but it won't get anything going, as RDMT will be there to stop it. RDMT now wins it past Bagu and tries to get into the slot, but King Pixel able to hit it away nicely there. RDMT doing a lot for this first line of Oakland. Bagu with a nice little pullback passes it up for Rabbit Brain, but Derpy Tyler gets there first. Rabbit Brain Bagu, a good crouch there to send it back into the zone. Derpy Tyler and Bagu will send it into slot, but Rabbit Brain overcommits there, and now it's a potential breakaway, but Bagu able to clear it away, and RDMT will have to take it back, does a pullback and shot, and Bagu and Rabbit Brain are both there to stop on it. King Pixel drops the puck out in front. A good save there. Rabbit Brain now gets past RDMT, looking to get past Derpy Tyler, does, and it's a penalty on RDMT, and Oakland will go on the penalty kill once again.
That's a, RDMT, if he gets away with just a regular penalty here, that's kind of lucky there. That honestly may have grounds for a penalty shot there. Rabbit Brain getting the breakaway there. RDMT hitting him from behind, getting the interference penalty. Definitely some grounds for a P shot there if they tried to argue it. As
interesting-
Derby Tyler's gonna kill.
Oh, Bagu looking for a face-off and tries to get it on net, but is off target. Sorry to interrupt, but I was going to say I don't think it could be, but it was confusing that RDMT was in P1 for the back check instead of P2, and it results in a hit. Rabbit Brain trying to get it into slot, but doesn't. Bagu will go for the puck, bringing it into the zone, trying to look for a shot, and Derpy Tyler will bring it back behind his own net. Derpy Tyler now with 1 minute left in this period, tries to clear it out, but is marked by Bagu well. Bagu now sends it out in front. Derpy Tyler will hit it away. RDMT out of the box. And this power play. And a lot of time, a lot of space. RDMT takes a shot. It's off the post. As RDMT had all of the space in the world. But King Pixel able to kind of get in his way and makes him take a shot on the post. Choco Power now, after that insane miss from RDMT, will try to take it out. Uchime get a pullback. A shot and saved by the Turkey Java. 7 saves for him so far this game. Uchime and Carcineo fighting for it. Uchime looked for a shot. I'm not sure if it was a shot or just sending it behind the net, but now a little pullback and sends it in. Whoa! And Uchime scores in Red Hearts P1. You don't see that very often, but Uchime with the hat trick, Maine up 4-3.
Hat trick for Uchime on what was probably the slowest goal I think I have ever seen. His first career hat trick coming on just his 4th goal of the year. I mean, this is a fun game to watch, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, like I said it would be. And as a Uchime gets the hat trick on him, I believe it was a Red Hearts P1, just a Red Heart P1 curve around the goalie. I mean, that is something you don't see every day.
I believe what happened was the Turkey Java didn't switch to P2, nor did he try to glove it, as he just wasn't ready for Uchime to make a play like that. You don't see it very often, especially in JBHL Oakland with some time. Uchime sitting down, and Carcineo doesn't take the shot, and it'll be 4-3 Maine as we send it back to the desk.
Yo, what's up? We're at the desk for the second minute intermission report. 4-3 in favor of the Lobsters. Maine getting 2 goals, Oakland trailing by 1. I guess we'll swing it over to Felix first. You know, Uchime, a hat trick in this game while his goalie has let in 3 goals on 7 shots. How important of a factor has he been here tonight?
He's been an absolute game changer here tonight. Uchime is a good friend of mine, and when I was with him during my time here with Maine, he was one of those guys that just committed to playing amazing defense all the time. Maybe not known for the most offensive power there, but it's really happy, and I'm really happy to see the fact that he's been able to put in a couple on the net here after honestly being one of the most hardest working players I've seen in this league this season.
Yeah, he's really stepped it up, especially here tonight. Vanilla Egg, you know, any overall thoughts you've seen from Oakland in that period? You know, still trailing by a goal.
I think that really the only glaring issue has just been that goaltending with the Turkey Java in net. Just doesn't seem very confident, doesn't know where he's supposed to be positioning. And when your goaltender isn't in the right spot, it leads to your defenders having to kind of block at some weird angles to stop it if you know it's going to go in on a certain side, and it just leaves too much open. And so if the Turkey Java can kind of get where he should be, the defense should be able to pick it up for Oakland.
100% here. And Ned, like I said earlier, Oakland having 3 goals on 7 shots. You know, they might not have been the better team in this game, but they're still in it heading into the final period. Do you think they have what it takes?
Yeah, I think they definitely have what it takes. I mean, I think in order to do that though, they gotta stop playing physical hockey and you know, stop getting some penalties here. But I think they definitely can win this game here.
And we'll hand it over to Vanilla Egg.
3rd period, Maine 4, Oakland 3. Final minute of play. Uchime wins it back for Goldie Boy, who sends it back up to Uchime. Sorry, I keep wanting to say Uchime, but it is not. Carcineo fighting for Choco Power now against Goldie Boy. Goldie Boy will win that puck battle, win it up into the corner. Goldie Boy, no defender as Uchime goes all the way back into their own zone, and now actually works as they win it forward, and Goldie Boy takes a shot, and it's just wide as a weird play by Maine almost results in a goal as Oakland didn't know what to do against it. But now Choco Power will have to reset. Goldie Boy in the offensive zone on the boards, tries to passes it over for Uchime, not there though. Uchime now takes a pullback and jumps over the puck, another pullback, and unable to get the second hit. Goldie Boy bringing it behind the net and now into the corner against Choco Power. Choco Power potential 2-on-1, but Uchime gets there first and does a little pullback and gets it out of the zone for some reason. Now Uchime sitting on the blue line and Choco Power with a potential breakaway off the post, and Maine able to get back and hit it away as Choco Power did everything you should in a post abuse except go and get the puck. And now a potential 2-on-0 as Oakland will have to get back and reset. Choco Power and Uchime in the corner. Goldie Boy, and offsides there for Uchime once again, as Uchime just seems to be sitting in that corner. It looks like the teams are discussing a fight right now.
Looks like we're gonna get a fight here, maybe.
On the stoppage of play, that's probably why Uchime was offsides to begin with, maybe wanting to start this fight. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we've had a fight so far in the JBHL, not the one that I can recall that I've watched, but let's see if it actually goes through.
I definitely can't recall it either. I mean, these two players have been definitely exchanging some words and some, gestures all game. I'm not too surprised here if we do actually get this fight to start here.
Working on it.
And just waiting on the cue from the referee, and I believe the only players that are on the ice currently are Uchime and Carcineo, and now the fight starts. Carcineo not at his keyboard to start, and Uchime with a good combo. Carcineo back, it's dead even, and Uchime wins!
Wow! We have had a fight here in JBHL, ladies and gentlemen, as Uchime is going to win the fight. Both players throwing fists. I mean, Carcineo being disrespectful to the main bench all game. Uchime really going for retribution there, as both players should get a major and possibly even more to come following the game for fighting.
Correct.
This is JBHL.
It will be 2-on-2 hockey, and Uchime and Carcineo will go into the box.
I don't even know how to do it like that. Hold on, let me.
It looks like Zulus will.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Carson's doing it. Carson's doing it. Or Zulus is doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then.
Now give it to Uchime.
And then Uchime gets a bunch of fighting. There we go.
All right, now even strength hockey for 60 seconds as the fight winds down. Uchime winning it and will give the team a stam bonus heading into the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the game. Center ice face-off here. Rabbit Brain against RDMT. RDMT wins that forward, and it's stopped by Bagu. RDMT with a good little pullback, another pullback, but Rabbit Brain able to hit it away into the corner. Rabbit Brain now up, beats RDMT. Now it just has, RDMT with a good defensive stop there as Rabbit Brain's trying to get around Derpy Tyler, but is unable to, and Bagu will pinch on it at the blue line. Rabbit Brain, another little pullback move, but this time doesn't get anything to go. Rabbit Brain brings it to center ice, takes a shot, and saved by Deturkey Java there. I almost said Deturkey Tyler, but those are two different players. RDMT up against the boards. Wins it out, but Bagu will get back there first. Bagu now against, and now Rabbit Brain with a potential breakaway opportunity, gets past both, and it's a goal for Rabbit Brain, the second one with the assist for Bagu. Bagu's first JBHL point, and Maine is up 5-3.
Yeah, that's an awesome one to see. Definitely. Bagu, primarily a goalie. I think has played goalie all year, playing skater tonight, getting his first point of the year with the assist, as Rabbit Brain is able to just take that one right up the ice, walk through the defenders, and get the nice classic Super 5-hole there on to Turkey Java. Not able to stop that one. You just love to see it. This has been a game, definitely a game for a lot of players here tonight, as Bagu, definitely a notable one, getting his first ever JBHL point.
Bagu leading the JBHL in total saves on the season. They elected to play him as skater And it seems to kind of be working in a way that you wouldn't expect, as this Oakland team just does not have an answer, and Rabbit Brain a shot from deep, and it's blocked. RDMT looking for a move, and now both players off the out of the box for Maine and Oakland after the fight that occurred. Rabbit Brain looking for the classic pullback move, looks for the shot but can't get it past, as Derpy Tyler will hit it away. Derpy Tyler now out, passes it to RDMT, and Goldie Boy gets there first. Goldie Boy now clears it out, passes it up for Uchime. Uchime and Goldie Boy. Goldie Boy entering the zone, but stopped by Derpy Tyler, as he has a little bit of space to work with, but it's stopped by Goldie Boy. A good back check. Goldie Boy up the ice, gets past RDMT. RDMT clearing it into the corner. RDMT against Goldie Boy behind the net. RDMT will momentarily win that puck battle, but then Goldie Boy will send it deeper. Goldie Boy and Uchime now both going for it, and now Uchime with some space tries to take a shot, and it takes another one, tries to do the little move that Uchime did earlier, but this time Turkey Java is able to glove it down.
As it looks like we're gonna get a timeout here for Oakland. Them trying to reset the stam, get their stars back on the ice. Maybe thinking that there's still a chance that they can stay in this game here. I do want to point out that King Pixel has really stepped up his game here. Still, you know, save percentage wise, not looking great, but this period has looked very good, not allowing any goals since I believe the second period here. Definitely Maine able to take control of this game, and with one more goal, I would honestly go to the lengths to say that they could ice this game here with another goal.
I believe so. 1 minute 45 seconds left in the game. Maine 5, Oakland 3. It looks like the faceoff's on the wrong side. Now it's on the correct side. Rabbit Brain and RDMT facing off. Rabbit Brain to win it back. Bagu takes a shot, and it's blocked by Derpy Tyler. Bagu looking for his first goal, but is unable to get it by the defender. Rabbit Brain against RDMT. RDMT looking for a little move, but can't get the shot off. RDMT trying to do it all himself, but both players on Maine are watching him closely. Rabbit Brain does a little pullback. Bagu now does a little pullback. Tries to take a shot, passes it up for Rabbit Brain. Another pullback. Rabbit Brain takes a shot, and it's wide of the net, as just some weird plays here for Maine almost results in another goal, as Oakland is just defensively falling apart. Derpy Tyler now turns it over to Bagu. Bagu tries to pass it to Slot, but it's too far. And now RDMT on a breakaway. RDMT tries to take a shot and walks over the puck. Oh my god, RDMT, and now stops on the ice to type after a crucial miss that could have brought Oakland into the game. Bagu with a shot, saved by Derpy Tyler. 40 seconds left in this game, and RDMT with his best chance of the game is unable to get it into the back of the net. Bagu now sends it up to the red line. Bagu and Rabbit Brain doubling up on it. RDMT with another shot, and it's wide. RDMT is missing every single chance that he's been given so far. Rabbit Brain looking for a pass. Choco Power will stop that, and Bagu will get back to it in time. Bagu now in the corner against RDMT. 20 seconds left in the game, as both players just hitting it a couple of times, as I think Oakland is realizing that as time winds down, they just don't have an answer. 10 seconds left. Rabbit Brain wins it up the board. A little bit of a breakaway, as Rabbit Brain is hit by Choco Power a lot of times, and still no call on the ice. As
I'm
Choco
just letting
Power
it
is
go.
hitting
I don't care. I'm just letting it go.
Choco
Okay.
Power should get suspended for that. That was egregious there. I mean, as the game ends, Maine winning 5-3 here in Oakland on the road. Shots 15-7. I mean, that was a game. That was a game of all time. I think that's the best way I could describe it.
I think it was way more interesting than was anticipated. Don't go just yet, as Oakland will have another game here against the Palm Beach Barracudas. Stay tuned.
What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you.
Hi guys. So, yeah, I'm lost. So, someone else do this.
Oh God. Okay, welcome back to Blockey Sports Network. As now we have two teams who have already played today: the Oakland Rams versus the Palm Beach Barracudas. Charlie Merck, what do you have to say for this game coming up?
Well, we saw from that game with Oakland just before that RDMT needs to step it up. You know, he's had a lot of those really consequential whiffs near the end of the game. He had some chances to tie it up, and he just couldn't pull that through. So I think we need to see him take that extra step here if he wants to take the win against PBB.
It looks like we need to skip intermissions actually, as I think these games are behind schedule. So DBG, we should skip probably to face off here. But we could get some quick score predictions. Haha PvP, what's going to be the score?
Okay.
All right, good talk. Charlie Merck, what do you think?
I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game just from the last two games that we saw. I'm thinking PBB takes it 5-4.
My bad, guys. I was mudded.
Okay, what do you think the score is going to be?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the teams. Probably like 4-1 Oakland.
This is the most scuffed desk ever, bro.
This might be the worst test. It looks like Carson AO is in net for Oakland now, as they're switching up their goaltender from Turkey Java. And I think with that, I think Palm Beach Barracudas are going to take it 3-1.
Okay, well now that Carson's in net, yeah, it's gonna be a lot less close, I think.
All right, I'll send it down to Charlie Merck for play-by-play.
Am I good?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, starting lineups are WordU and Logical, or who is this? Logic is SZA Simp, and looks like Oakland does not have a second player on the ice. It's just RDMT, so you're starting face-off. RDMT knocks into the zone, but here comes a pass. WordU takes a shot off the post. It's on the line, knocked out by Carson AO, and here's Logica Simp and WordU just clogging the puck. RDMT is still alone. I guess he's not playing with a teammate. Oh, no, okay, no, we have a teammate now. Derby Tyler is on the ice. RDMT taking it behind the net. Logica Simp. I'm just gonna call him Logic is a Simp. On him hard. Derby Tyler knocks back into the corner. RDMT is lagging though. Gets the puck out from the corner. He's trying to get a rush. Has a break. He's on a breakaway. RDMT takes a shot. It's off the post. He's struggled with that in recent games. All those whiffs have just been haunting him. Logic is a Simp in the corner with RDMT watching him closely, but it's out to the point. Derby Tyler takes a shot, and it's saved by Felix Foxtrot. Just to the corner, and Logica SZA Simp is taking his sweet time, but he almost gives a pass away right to Derpy, but he doesn't. Dumps it into the Oakland zone where Derby Tyler is taking his sweet time, and it's a giveaway directly to WordEU, who dumps it right back into the zone. Yep, yes, we do have Deska's Doom in Despair. Derby Tyler takes a shot. Felix Foxtrot has it though. Knocks it back to the corner, but nobody on PvB is in that corner, and the Turkey Java just hits it into the net. That's not what you should do. The Turkey Java behind the net with Exu on him hard. Exu gets the puck out of the zone and almost a breakaway there from a sloppy line change, but it's all good. RDMT takes it. He's has a bit of a rush here. He takes a shot and he scores. What a shot by RDMT. Makes up for all those whiffs earlier and gets the goal right off the bat. 2 minutes in.
RDMT with just a good, simple crit chain down the ice and gets past Felix Foxtrot, as he struggled a lot with kind of those mid-range P3s, just doesn't really position himself right for the save, and RDMT getting on the board early. Oakland 1, PBB 0.
Especially pretty unusual considering he's usually known for those high accuracy P3s, and he just hasn't been showing it in these past two games, so maybe this is a return to form for him. Here comes the face-off. Won by I Am Silent, who takes up the right side, but it's taken there by RDMT, bringing up the left side with his man on the right. Open, but doesn't do anything with it and hits it off the post. RDMT takes away from EXO, though, but here comes EXO with a pang, and now he's trying to look for some space, and he gets it to the corner. And he's watched there by the Turkey Java very carefully. XO, and there's a penalty on the home team.
I missed what PBB did, but it's
also-
going to be a penalty on Exu, and now Oakland will have a chance on the power play.
Not exactly sure what was penalty there, but here we go anyway. Face off now. Youppi Tyler taking it. RDMT in the slot. Youppi Tyler does win it, and a shot from RDMT, and it goes in. Just a classic face-off power play goal.
A good assist from Youppi Tyler, getting it to RDMT as Felix Foxtrot almost had the save. It clipped off of the side of him, but it just trickles in at the end, and now Oakland is up 2-0 early on.
No, maybe my prediction was the most accurate. I wasn't expecting RDMT to kind of get back his mojo, but it seems he has, so. Yeah, by the way, congrats on Shelko for being the first female JBHL ref. Here comes the face. I am silent and RDMT. Okay, whatever. I am silent takes it and brings up the right side. Xu staying back though. He isn't risking anything with down 2-0. He doesn't want to take any unnecessary risks. But Youppi Tyler has it in his own corner. Fighting with I am silent. Youppi Tyler does come up with it and tries to get a pass to RDMT, but it's just really hit nicely there by I am silent. I am silent and Youppi Tyler with a little bit of a whiff on the blue line, but here comes a attempted breakaway with a great defensive play by Xu there. Xu takes it back behind his net, watched closely by RDMT. Bangs up the left side where RDMT is there to wait, and he pulls it back and he shoots, and it's off the post. Post he has been having struggles with, but he shoots again, and it's saved by Felix Foxtrot. Good save. Xu is taking it up the left side where he's met there by the Turkey Java, but he gets on a break. He gets on a break and he takes a shot, but it's just he's too close to Carson AO and doesn't really get any shot off. And Oakland only has one player on the ice right now. That's very interesting. And there's a penalty on Oakland here.
Penalty again. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm guessing the Turkey Java just tried to swat at the puck and instead hits a player on PBB. And now, with a potential power play, they'll be looking to tie, or not tie it up here, but at least get within one.
I imagine Oakland's going to have to take a timeout at some point. They only have 3 players, but here comes the face-off. It's a nice win by Youppi Tyler. Doesn't let him get the face-off play. Just a bunch of smacking at the puck there, and Carson AO takes it to himself and tries to get out of the zone. Youppi Tyler meets Logic as a simp in the corner. Oh, I was trying to attempt to pass there. It's just too far, but there's a shot from Wordy. It just goes wide. Logic is a simp in the corner. But he's met there by Youppi Tyler. What a great defensive play and a great clear, killing off precious time. Just dumps it completely into the Oakland, to PBB zone. What a play there by Youppi Tyler. And now the penalty is over. Attempted slot pass by Wordy, but it's just not far enough for Logic as a simp. And Youppi Tyler just waiting. It's paying by Wordy. He takes a shot. It's a nice save by Carson AO, who I believe this is his debut goalie game.
It is not. He played goalie many
he is.
seasons ago, but this season I don't believe he's played goalies yet.
Okay. Brought
Oh,
back
he did. Puppets
to-
Blade is saying he played goalie for Maine this season.
Okay, so he didn't play goalie.
Wow.
Anyway, Youppi Tyler is on 10 stam here, just trying to get out of his zone at any cost, but PBB is being relentless in their attempts, but there is a line change there. Lucky Youppi Tyler is on 9, takes a shot, it's saved by Felix Foxtrot. I'm silent, just chasing after Youppi Tyler here with a large stamina difference. Taking it behind the net. Youppi Tyler still on the ice, pings it up the ice, but X2 is right there to meet it and keep it in the zone, and we stay with that offensive pressure. But the period is about to end, so can X2 get a slot pass? Oh no, but he does get a little punch. But nothing
First-
doing in the last
Oh wait,
second.
no, we're skipping. That's right, we're skipping
Yeah, we're
disc.
skipping it. Yeah.
Thank you, Puppets Blade, for coming to.
I'm driving Zamboni.
I thought Zula
Apparently
said that
Jake-
we're skipping like intermissions or face-offs or something.
It just
Okay.
Okay, no. Okay. No skip.
Well, first period, Oakland up 2-0. Kind of unexpected considering they're running 3 skaters. Puppets Blade, I'll start with you. What do you think that PBB has to do to capitalize on the lower stam that Oakland will have this game?
I think they just got to find more opportunities and more cross ice passes, because when you cross ice pass to a team that is lower stam than you, they're just not going to be able to beat the puck or beat your forward to the puck as fast or at all. If anything, they have to rely on pinging the puck, and if it's just like a really nice pass, they can't do anything about that. And next thing you know, it's either a save by Carson or it's just a great shot.
Charlie Merck, what have you seen that PBB has been doing pretty poorly that resulted in those 2 goals against?
Well, those 2 goals against, they just had some sloppy defensive coverage. They haven't been able to get on the counterattack very well at all, with only 1 solid rush. And they are just, like Puppets was saying, they are not capitalizing off of the lower stamina of Oakland. I've seen multiple times that we just see, like, in the end there, Youppi Tyler was on 8 stamina, and XU was on 19 or something, and XU was just not pressuring him nearly as much as he should have been.
For sure. And now, as the second period is getting close, I'll send it back to Charlie Merck.
Thank you. Apparently, I'm not sure what's going on with the intermissions. Doesn't seem like we're skipping them, but we're just waiting on the word from the commissioners. And here for our lineups is RDMT and Nobody, and Logic is a simp and Wordy U. And Wordy U wins the faceoff, tries to take a shot, but just doesn't because RDMT is right there. RDMT taking his time. He only has 1 player on the ice. Brings it into the PBB zone and tries to keep it in there, but it's pinged by Logic as a simp, but he still keeps it in. Brings it to the net, and it's saved by Felix Foxtrot again. Here comes RDMT. He's just still trying to keep that...
Own goal from Wordy. I don't know where Charlie Merck went, but a great, you know what? I gotta say, a great slot pass from RDMT to Wordy W, who shoots it on his own net and past Felix Foxtrot. RDMT with his 2nd goal of the night. Or sorry, his 3rd. That's a hat trick. That's a hat trick right there for RDMT.
That's maybe a bit of a betting accusation here against...
Yeah, I think someone's parlay just hit right there. Wordy W smacking it into his own net.
Anyway, we're back in playing, and Oakland does have 2 players on the ice now, but RDMT takes his shots off the post. He was met up high by Felix Foxtrot, and Logic as a sim takes off left side. He's met by Youppi Tyler, but he jumps over the puck and just decides to bring it back into the safety of his own zone. But he gives it to Logic as a sim, and 7-ish whiffs there. That was peak JBHL gameplay right there. Picking up the near side, ends up pass up to RDMT. Oh, and what a defensive play by Wordy U, just getting it out of the reach of RDMT, not letting him get that good shot. But Youppi Tyler just gets possession again. They've been suffocating them. Hasn't let him get PBB get possession. But here's a try, and Wordy U just knocks it up the ice, but again, just gives possession right away. Now, Youppi Tyler tries to get up to RDMT, and RDMT is on a breakaway, and he takes a shot. It's off the post. Can he get the post abuse? He does! Another goal from RDMT.
4th goal of the game, 2nd assist for Youppi Tyler, as it's just a simple post abuse. Felix Foxtrot not able to get back in time. You have to be quick on there. You can't let a team walk all over you like that. You have to be able to get back to the puck in time, and 4-0, Oakland is running away with it.
Yeah, that was just the whole breakdown from PBB there. There was about 2 players behind RDMT before the breakaway even started. So yeah, my prediction was completely wrong, because apparently RDMT just decided to completely wake up this game. Now we have the Turkey Java on the ice. I'm Silent wins the faceoff. XU bangs up the right side, where Turkey Java just meets them again, and he has a partial break now, but he's stopped by I Am Silent. We have a 2-on-0. A 2-on-0. I Am Silent, and he just takes the shot. It's a poor quality shot. And then, oh, it's just shot wide. Good lord. I Am Silent takes it behind the net. He needs to get it to the slot here, and he does. But XU just isn't there. And a shot from XU goes wide. It's back behind the net again. X2 takes in the corner, trying to get a slot pass, but nope, he just brings it behind the net again. There are 2 Oakland players on, but it's a slot pass, but it's taken by Youppi Tyler. And now Youppi Tyler's on a breakaway, maybe even a 2-on-0. He takes a shot, and it's just a brilliant save by Felix Foxtrot there. Just ran out of room to make a good shot out of it. It's banged into the Oakland zone by X2, who tries to get a shot to the net, but it's off the side. He takes it behind the net, uncontested. Oh, but here's the Turkey Java, also on a break. It's a 2-on-0 again. And he just completely runs out of time there. Felix Foxtrot is right there to meet him. Here comes X2, just gives it to Youppi Tyler. I am silent. Also gives it they just keep giving away possession. That's the biggest thing I've seen here from PBB is they've been giving away any chances that they had. You see Youppi Tyler and I am silent here in the corners, just battling it out. X2 misses the puck but dumps it back in. Youppi Tyler gets it around X2. Oh, but then loses the puck. It's behind Oakland's net. X2's just not sure what he's doing. He's looking for an opportunity, waiting for a line change, it seems. Oh, and just a missed shot by Logic is a simp. Now Youppi Tyler tries to get in, dumps it, and it's in the PBB corner where Logic is a simp has plenty of time. But he still gives it away to Youppi Tyler. Now there's a battle in the corner here, and it's a shot to the front of the net, but nothing comes of it. RDMT just isn't quite close enough. Pull back a shot, and it's off the post. Maybe even a save, I'm not sure. Another save again. WordU's is finally in there to meet RDMT in the corners. Now he's having a nice, solid corner battle. Gritty gameplay here. WordU trying to take it up. Youppi Tyler's on 10 stamina. They just can't do anything with it. PvP is booting up Geometry Dash because it's so boring. There's a slot pass, a shot, and it's blocked by WordU. Nice slot, nice block, nice pass. All of that went well, but just a solid block. And another shot from RDMT, and oh my god!
I cannot believe it. This doesn't even look like the same Barracudas team that won a couple games ago, because Oakland has just been walking all over them. Their defense can't hit it away. Felix Foxtrot can't make a save, and RDMT with his 5th goal of the game.
I would like to point out as well that Palm Beach, or is that what they're called, Palm Beach?
Yeah.
Yes, they were slightly favored before this game as well. So just seeing this game, makes you trust those odds a little bit less. Anything can happen. RDMT and Dr. CCC is on the ice now. WordU takes up the left side. Were you saying something?
I was gonna say it was hard to bet against them considering they came off of a good game and Oakland struggling in their game, and Oakland on a 3-man, and PBB is looking like the way worse team.
Yeah, it's very shocking. RDMT here even just on 14 stam, but he still manages to get out of his zone. RDMT taking up the left side, he misses the shot, and here's a takeaway by Dr. CC. It's a 2-on-1. RDMT just stops walking. Not exactly sure. Oh, he was typing. In the missed attempt by Dr. CCC again, just saved by Carson AO, who's been having a shutout game so far. Oh, yes, shutout game so far. But here's RDMT on a breakaway again. He shoots and he scores again.
Another shot, another goal, and it seems like all of RDMT's big whiffs from last game have finally been solved this game. Double hat trick for RDMT as he just crit chains past both Barracuda defenders and shoots it past Felix Foxtrot. At some point, I have to wonder if Felix Foxtrot should be making at least some of these saves.
I mean, he should be, but it's also partly on his defense for letting up so many odd man rushes, and just there's no reason that Felix should be facing these many high quality shots. But also, I can't agree. Yes, there's some of these saves definitely, some of these shots definitely should be saved. We're approaching almost a mercy roll as well at this point. But here's another. RDMT gets the puck again. RDMT just is bits you behind the puck. Felix is out to meet him. Bit of a bunch there by Oakland, but it's all right because RDMT takes another shot. It's blocked there by I Am Silent. Youppi Tyler just brings it back in again, and he shoots and he scores. Oh my god.
Another goal, 7-0. Youppi Tyler with his first of the game, 3rd point, as he also has 2 assists, and now Mercy Rule is enabled, and Felix Foxtrot so far out of position, getting so close to the near side and covering almost his near side post, and leaves the far side wide open. And now Oakland, it looks like they
first ever goal, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a stat too, and the period will wind down to a close.
Man, that was wonderful. I believe we're skipping intermission as well.
I believe so, as it looks like the face-off
We
is
Right
commencing.
off the bat. All right. Oh,
What? Oh,
The game's
okay.
over.
So I think what happened was the game thought that we were in intermission as well as starting the face-off, and it didn't know what to do, so it defaulted to ending the game. So I think we need to just start the third period again. And then if we start the third period, they could play it out, hopefully.
That is something that I have never seen. But
Zelko,
you know,
I would ask Zulus, maybe?
no, Chalco, it wasn't your fault, I don't think.
Okay, we're good. Here we go. We got it.
All right, here we go. Game starting once again. RDMC, they are actually starting 2 players on the ice this time, which is an interesting play. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. RDMC and I Am Silent. Oh, nice move by I Am Silent there. Tries to get around RDMT, but RDMT is just a brick wall there. And gets around Exu, but Felix Foxtrot is just there to save it. But RDMT beats Exu to the corner somehow. He gets a pullback and he shoots, but it's blocked by Felix Foxtrot. Exu loses the puck in the corner. RDMT gets it again. Tries to get a pass out, and it's given back to Derpy Tyler behind the blue line, where a shot is sent in, but easily pinged by I Am Silence. Derpy Tyler with a risky centering pass, but it's to Exu. And dumped into the Oakland zone, and Oakland is just stifling any opportunities that Palm Beach has had. It's a defensive coach's dream. RDMT takes it up the side, trying to get some space. PV is bunching hard, tries to get a slot pass, and it's just a pullback and a goal again!
We're letting RDMT score 7 goals, and it's 8-0, and I don't know what PBB is doing, but this is one of the worst games, one of the worst performances I've seen, especially considering this Barracudas team just beat Dewsbury, considered one of the higher-end teams in the league, and I'm not sure what to make of this in terms of how the standings will end up.
I have no clue what to make of it. Oakland currently has almost 4 times the shots of Palm Bay. It's a sight to behold for sure. I cannot say I or seemingly anybody else really expected this. Yes, we know, Derpy Tyler. Congratulations to Derpy Tyler on his first JBHL goal. I Am Silent wins the face-off. Exu just brings up the center, and it's given right away to the Turkey Java, but it's taken by Exu. If he can get a centering pass here, that might be a goal, but he just doesn't. He just almost hits it back to the slot. Might have been a lack of communication there. The Turkey Java and Exu fighting in behind the net. The Turkey Java does come away with it. It's sort of a 2-on-1, a shot towards Felix Foxtrot, and it's saved. But RDMT still gets the puck after all of that. I Am Silent. Now Exu and RDMT on the puck, but guess... Oh! A break for Exu maybe, but he loses the puck. And RDMT takes it up the right side. He tries to get shot off. It's a nice little ping by I Am Silent. I Am Silent, RDMT in the corner. RDMT just gets the puck again. A nice little crouch there by the Turkey Java on his own teammate. An attempted centering pass, but there's nobody on the ice. Derpy Tyler takes a shot, and it's not really a high-quality shot, but at this point, you don't need high-quality shots. 40U takes behind the net. Tries to get some sort of break off, and it seems like they do have a 2-on-1, but Dr. CCC is really close to his teammate there, and it's just blocked by Derpy Tyler. Palm Bay brings it behind into their own zone, and Dr. CC seemingly loses the puck for a second. It's given right away to Derpy Tyler, and Derpy Tyler just tries to get a shot off. Not much happens with it. Dr. CC is on a partial breakaway. He shoots. It's off the post, and nothing comes of it. A chance to ruin the shutout, and nothing comes with it. Dr. CC and Derpy Tyler just behind the Oakland net, and Dr. CC tries to get a pullback. Not much happens with it. 2 Oakland players on the puck right now. And, oh, Dr. CC almost would have had a bit of a break there. Just doesn't get the puck going the other way in time. He shoots it across the crease. Derpy Tyler tries to get out of the zone, and he does so successfully. But Dr. CCC is there to meet him. Dr. CC has so far been the most noticeable player on the ice. He's been, which isn't saying much, granted, but he's been the most net positive for Palm Beach, I would say. See, Oakland getting on low stam again. It's just dumped into the Palm Beach zone, sorry. Dr. CC with the puck again. bring up the left side, just kind of just sitting there, but it's just given away. RDMT tries to get it, but doesn't. Dr. CC and him are just fighting over this puck here, but RDMT does eventually come up with it. Pullback, another pullback, a shot, and a
Oh
save
my-
goal.
Oh my god. Felix Foxtrot, I'm not sure if he wasn't crouched or if he just didn't follow the puck correctly. And also, PBB defenders just staring at it, just letting RDMT do whatever he wants. And what was that, his 8th goal?
His 8th goal.
Oh my god, 8 goals.
Yeah. He has a chance. He has 30 seconds. The referee's just AFK at this point. That's how much of a bloodbath this is. RDMT has a chance at 9 goals, and he gets it up the left side, and he almost gets a break, but he gets the puck, but he loses. He loses it. That was his chance right there with 15 seconds left. I don't know if we'll see as good of a chance as that. RDMT does get it, though, and he tries to bring it out, but X2 does meet him, but somehow... Oh, he's off the post! I was about to say that RDMT was just seemingly faster. A shot to the center, but nobody's there. RDMT isn't there to make it, but that doesn't even matter. An 8-goal performance from RDMT seals the victory.
RDMT now sneaking his way into the top 4 for points this season. And I think he's number 1 in goals now, too. So an impressive performance.
That was one of the most, I would say, dominant games I've seen in a long time.
Don't go away yet, as we still have one more game tonight, I believe. Let me quickly check game day, as it's Rimouski Oceanic and Rally Raptors a little bit later, so stay tuned.
That's actually going to be a fun game.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better, better off. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes. Tables turn. And you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better off. When I look at what I've done, real hard. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better off. When I look at what I've done, real hard. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me.
I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a prison, break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning. toxic. Somehow you're fine with it, even when I'm chaotic. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You see the shade in the cold, it's just my bad temper. What am I supposed to do when the flames going high with my bad patience? I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in, just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you, the one he loses. I know they seem to understand now, but they will never change, no matter how hard you try. So I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. Hey, hey. What goes around comes back around. Hey, hey. Look so pretty on the outside, got the eyes of an innocent one. You can never tell at the first glance. They'll never save the lessons for you. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did. So I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized.
Oh my god. It
Oh, I
ended.
think he ended it.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
just
don't-
ended it. So start it now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're back on. We're back on.
We're live.
We're live. Hello, Blockey Sports Network. Apologies for that. Game is underway. Nothing can really happen in the first period, though, so you didn't miss out on a ton. Optional labor. Ned running through the corner. We were having some stream issues. Sorry about that. Optional labor, and there's a delay penalty on the away team. Not sure exactly what happened there. Okay, I guess I'm doing color as well. I'm not exactly sure
Oh,
what
sorry,
happened there.
I was talking. I forgot I have push to talk on. But a quick penalty here, and now Rally on the power play early in the second period, probably going to look for a good chance here.
That is Ned's first penalty of the season. Believe it or not, I didn't believe that. Midwest, an optional labor here on the face-off, trying to just get the classic face-off play, but it's a nice face-off win by OG Toot there. Gets it out of his zone, trying to play as unriskily as he can. He does, and it's behind the breadline. Optional labor here, trying to get a solid pass, and he gets into the zone, but it's not. It's just a tiny bit ahead of Midwest. But optional labor is there, and they are. Here's OG Toot with a bit of a rush. He gets a shot off. Nice solid save by Jelko, off of a defensive breakdown a bit there by Rally, and OG Toot is just killing off this penalty like a madman. That's the penalty over, and then we see Ned just getting right off there, and OG Toot stays on for now. I assume he'll get off as soon as he can. Puck is brought behind the net by optional labor, followed closely by OG2. It's brought to the front of the net, but it's poked away by Cartoony Man. Great presence of mind there. Optional labor gets beat by OG2 a tiny bit. He tries to get a shot, nothing much comes of it. Shot comes on Jelko, and it's a penalty on the home team.
And now Rowley making a mistake, and now Ramuski's probably going to try to get something going. It looks like someone's asking for a penalty shot, but I don't think it should be. It should just be a normal penalty, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read the rule book, and it's going to be an interference penalty by Husk.
And we can just see here how quickly momentum changes right off of a pretty masterful penalty kill by OG2, I believe. It's just right back to Ramuski, who's now in power play. It's a pullback, it's a shot, it's a solid block by Tuffles, bailing out his goalie. And Tuffles now has a bit of a breakaway if he can, but it's taken away by Void, who's just a bit faster than them there. Void tries to get a pass up, it's brought up to Ned, he brings it around Tuffles, takes a shot, saved by Jelko. Behind the net, now it's in the corner, brought to the other corner by Tuffles, who needs to get out of here, he's just trying to kill time behind the net. But Void does have a man in front, and he hasn't gotten that shot off yet, and Tuffles just killing time. Does it very well, and the penalty is over. Very good penalty kill there by Tuffles. Great block on the face-off, but now here comes Husk, trying to get something started with the momentum of killing that penalty. It's pretty clogged up in the neutral zone right now. Ned tries to knock it into the rally zone, but Tuffles pulls right back into Ned. Ned's going to try to get a pass off. He just gets it to the red line, the goal line. Doesn't really do much with it. Ned still stays with the puck, though. Husk and Ned just fighting. Brought behind the net, looking for a man in the front. He gets the shot in the pass, but there's nobody there. And a shot, and it's a save by Jelko. Looks like it was hitting the post anyway, but still good presence of mind. Husk taking his sweet time, waiting for his teammates to line change. It's a nice little pass. Gets it past Camel, and we have a 2-on-1 here. Nice little pinch by OG2 to stop anything from Husk on that side. And here's a shot, but from far. Cartoony Man gets a save. Not much to worry about there for Cartoony Man. Clogged up in the corners here, and OG Toot gets a solid solid ping, but here comes optional labor. Tries to get a shot off ohLuvv, playing some solid defense though, and it gets to the goal line and a shot is attempted. Nothing much comes of it. ohLuvv with it behind the net, and he loses the puck directly to optional labor, and optional labor tries to do curve, just fails just a bit. He was close. Optional labor and ohLuvv fighting over the puck. ohLuvv comes up with it. He gets it past the slot, and it's just off, and it's taken by Midwest, who now is on the left side, just trying to get anything going with this. And nothing quite happens. He just gives it away to it's Camel, actually. A really bad cross-ice pass, and there's a save by Jelko. Much needed there off of a questionable play from the players in front of her. Optional labor takes up left side. He has both players on him right now, bunching heavily. It's Camel backs off, and now it's just ohLuvv and optional labor. The stamina is running pretty low on both teams. I expect we'll see a line change here soon, but here comes ohLuvv up the left side. There's a line change. There's only one player on the ice for Rimouski. Okay. Voidwise now back on, but here comes optional labor. He has a bit of time, but he just gives it a bit too far ahead of him, and it's blocked away by Cartoony. Midwest shadowed closely by Void, not quite committing, but he is watching. He's now he's committing. He's trying to just get anything going. A nice solid move in the corner, tries to get in front, but it's good defensive play there by Tuffles. Midwest brings it to the other side, behind his net. Trying to do a corner play, doesn't really do much, gives it right away to Void in fact, but then is pinged away. Midwest just trying to get out of the zone so he can change, and he does so, and now here comes Husk onto the ice, and it's right past Tuffles as Ned. Tuffles takes the puck away into his own corner, but he's met there by Ned pretty solidly. It's a very good forecheck there by Ned. But Tuffles stuck in his goal crease, he gets it out of there. It's needed. No team has gotten some solid chances. There's a good censor, but here comes Husk on a slight breakaway. It's saved by Cartoony. Just didn't have quite enough time to make anything of that. Ned brings it up the right side, tries to get a pass off or something, just doesn't give it. And right hit, gets it right to Husk. And here comes Ned on a slight breakaway. A shot, it's off the post, and it's not in. Nice solid poke from Shelko, and that's the period.
Still after 2-0-0, both goalies playing very well so far, and now we actually get to have a desk. We get to have a desk, so hello, welcome Puppets Blade, and welcome Charlie Murk. We had some good discussions earlier that you guys missed, but really quickly, I want to talk about one player on Rally, Tuffles, who had a struggling season last season with 0 points in, I believe, 11 games. And now it seems like he's kind of gotten himself a little more composed. He's playing better defensively. And Puppets Blade, how do you think that player, after picking him up from Tampa Bay, has kind of just changed their team dynamic?
You know, as a player that used to play with Tuffles a lot in my season, or JBHL seasons, he was decent. He's always been a decent defender, but I think this is where he's starting to actually shine a lot more, and that's what I'm really proud about this. He's actually, like, playing really
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
He's playing good, though. He's playing good. He's playing good. He's playing good. He also has a really competent line mate, too, so he doesn't need to worry about, like, rotating into offense a lot more either, which is huge.
Yes, he does have quite a bit of a defensive edge over quite a few of the people near him in statistics. Even Perp is crazy. He's almost similar to on that defensive. Oh wait, no, it's offensive. Whoopsies! No, okay. Defensive, he is actually... Okay, yeah, he still is doing extremely solid. He's doing better or same as nearly all of his peers near him in that level. He is doing much better than Perp's crazy defensively, and he's a very disciplined player. He never takes dumb penalties. He's a player where you see him and you think, "Oh, I've seen it before." And that's not an insult. That's a compliment. He's a solid second liner who provides everything that a second line would need. Gets points, 6 points in 11 games. He's just a solid grinder player who every team would love to have on their team.
Well, as third period is close to starting, it's still 0-0.
again.
We'll need another period to end, and I'll send it down to you, Charlie Murk.
Is my mic working?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. A shot off the face-off there by Midwest, and it goes just wide. Into the corner here with Void. And, oh, it's because I tabbed out, I bet. Midwest pulls back right into Void. They have a bit of a break here. Void takes up the left side, gets some space, and it goes off the post again. Shelko pings it to their own corner. Midwest bangs up the left side, it's out of the zone, but Void Wide gets it right again, tries to take a shot in, but it's blocked. Void Wide gets almost another shot. What a block. Optional labor with the puck. Oh no, Void Wide has it. It's taken, and it's shot, and it's saved by Joko, but it's given away right to Void. Risky play there, but it's taken by a Midwest. But here comes Void again. Just, it's a shot to the slot, but nothing, doesn't quite make it there. Taken up by Midwest, but here comes a solid takeaway by Void. Midwest and Void just constantly trading the puck here. Ned gets it around optional labor. Ned taking up the right side, tries to get a shot, but it's a nice little ping to the corner by Midwest, and it's gloved by Joko, knocked into the corner where Midwest can take it safely. Midwest knocks out of their own zone. Gets it past Ned as well. Dumps it into the Rimouski zone, but there it's pinged back from OG Toot. And OG Toot's fresh onto the ice. Plenty of stamina as compared to the Raleigh line, who currently, Tuffles is now on the ice, but Midwest is at 13. Right along the corner here, OG Toot and Tuffles just matching blow for blow on the puck. It's centered, but there's nobody where the puck went to besides it's Camel, and OG Toot gets it past Tuffles, tries to get a pass up, I assume, and he does. It's the Camel. He takes a shot, and it's just not enough for him. Gets it right into Choco. When another shot hits Choco, it's also saved. Husk bangs it into the wall, and Camel and Husk just kind of trading the puck there. All three players are on the puck right now. OG Toot and Tuffles fighting over it. It's cleared out. Husk trying to race for it, and he does. He gets a shot, but that's a solid ping by Camel to stop anything from going on there. Tuffles tries to get a shot, brings it back a tiny bit across the ice. Husk loses the puck there to Void. Void's trying to get a shot here, and it's a save by Joko. That's a great positioning save there by Joko. Can't ask much for more. Can't ask for much more. The centered. Ned just doesn't get the puck. Tuffles is right there. Some solid defensive play. Ned just waiting. It's blocked by Tuffles. Tuffles has a bit of a shot now. He takes a shot, and it's saved by Cartoony Man. Spalb in the goal. Tuffles is AFK. He's lagging. Tuffles is lagging badly, and here comes Ned up the ice, takes a shot, and it's just wide. Midwest goes behind his own net. Void Y is just watching him closely, not risking it too much, not taking any unnecessary risks. Ned did commit in a bit, and here comes optional labor. He runs into the bench a bit and is behind Ned, so now Ned has plenty of time to make a play. Seems to be communicating with Void there, but it's given right away to Midwest. Midwest has a bit of a break, but not much to do with it. Midwest just fighting in the corner, trying to get anything to the center of the ice so he can get some chances, because the chances have all been Rimouski so far. Puck is given back to Midwest. Attempted pass to optional labor. That's a I don't think that's what they meant to do, but that was a pretty cool play. Midwest takes up the left side, looking for somebody in the center, doesn't quite get to it. Hits it to the goal line. Ned in the corner tries to clear it out. Optional labor at the blue line. Tries to pull back, gives it right away to Toot. Optional labor and Toot. Both players, great players, just trying to do anything that they can to get their team a chance. And oh, there's a risky pullback leads to a goal from optional labor.
Oh my god, OG2, I believe it was, in the corner, just turning it over to optional labor, and Cartoony Man just caught asleep at the wheel, as he usually can make those types of saves with his positioning, but you're not expecting your team to just send it right to the opponent, and optional labor able to capitalize, and now with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, it looks like Raleigh might ice it with this goal.
Those are the type of goals that beat these quality goaltenders. It's the goalies that they're ready for shots that they can expect, but when it's a shot like that where it's just a giveaway to a really quick shot, it's kind of hard to do anything. Husk wins the face-off there, takes a shot, and it's a save by Cartoony Man. OG Toot with the puck almost gives it away to Husk, but now it's almost a 2-on-1. A shot up, a great ping there by Tuffles. That's a wonderful ping. OG Toot takes it, tries to bring it into the O-zone. He does. Trying to get anything started here. Cleared out of the zone by Tuffles, and Tuffles has a bit of space, but it's taken away by OG2. We're in the final minute of the match here. Game. Risky pullback, but a good pullback by Husk there. OG2's trying to center it, can't find the puck seemingly, neither can Tuffles. Tuffles gets it out of his zone, tries to get up to Husk. Husk does get to it, and he just doesn't quite have enough room. Now OG2 is just directing on. It's past the center of the net, to the center of the ice, and nobody's really there to do anything with it. OG2 taking a sweet time. There's Husk on him, though. That was a risky little poke there by Toot. Line changing there. Void Wise on the ice, stacking their top line. I expect their goalie to be pulled soon. Optional labor taking it into the O zone, trying to do something. It's a solid clear by Camel, but then it's a pullback. It's a shot. It's another save by Cartoony Man. Midwest with it, trying to center it. Not sure what's going on there. Just killing time now. That will do it for this game.
Both goaltenders playing on their heads, but at the end of it, Zelko comes out with the shutout, and Cartoony Man, despite his great performance, comes up barely short, and his team cannot help him out, and Rally will pull off the upset 1-0, and now Rimouski, I don't believe, can sneak into that #1 overall spot in the standings.
Yep. Both goalies there. Cartoony Man had a .923, which for a losing effort is pretty impressive, especially in the level that we're in with all the shots against that you get.
A great game to end it off.
Yes. That was a goalie's dream. That was a brilliant performance.
I'll complete it for you. So thank you all for watching. We only have a few games left in the JBHL season as playoffs are inching ever closer.
Yes,
Stay
Jelko
tuned.
shout out.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Stream ended.
Cool. I'm gonna say bad words!
You have to end it.
I'm saying bad words! You better end it!
I don't know which button it is because I've never streamed before. Just click like whatever ends it.
Oh my god.